So here we are in downtown Chisinau, which is the capital city of Moldova. So mission accomplished. I've got to the sort of about as far east as I want to go, and now I just need to figure out what I'm going to do until Friday or Saturday. For the time being, I'm staying in this rather marvellous Soviet hotel, the Cosmos. And here is a statue of a chap on a horse. Let's go and find out more about that. But I'm not sure that I'm going to push on to the Ukraine and go through a rather dodgy part called Transdniester, simply because I've kind of been to that part of the world before, and I don't need to do it. So I'm here to enjoy Moldova, and that's what I'm going to do. So I don't know what that says, but hopefully someone watching this will tell me what's going on. So the attentive viewer might observe that despite me saying earlier that I'm probably not going to try and go to Tiramisu and Odessa, here we are on the road to Tiramisu and Odessa. The road's pretty basic. I've heard lots of bad things about this particular border, but I might just get close and come back and look like it's worth the hassle. The only cars that seem to be going this way are either quite surprisingly expensive ones like that Merc, or really beat up cars. So it's an interesting mix of people that have a lot of money and people that have nothing. And I probably shouldn't ask too many questions about one. Okay, so I'm getting a bit closer to the area. I don't know if you can see that, but I tried crossing this bridge, and a whopping great tank on it. So yeah, can't go that way. I have to try and find another way. So I'm pretending to be looking at this map because they're probably looking at me as I'm filming them. So I'm sort of lost and blah blah blah. The map's out, etc., etc. But yes, this is quite interesting, really. Okay, so I just managed to cross into Transdniester, which is meant to be quite difficult. A little bit of Russian goes a long way. It cost me $17 US or whatever the local currency is. Can't quite figure out if that was a bribe or not, because I've got a receipt for it and it's paper. But yeah, I pushed the front of quite a large queue and drove in, so it's taken me probably an hour. So after we saw the tank, the first crossing I come to, they just wouldn't let me cross it because it wasn't an international customs point, so I did have to go a bit cross country to this other crossing, which is on the R2. But hopefully the next stop will be Tiraspol, which is the capital of this sort of republic, and not many people go there. So I'm going to go there, have a look, and I'm going to come back today. So it's going to be a very short little trip. Okay, so here we are in Tiraspol. I actually got stopped by the police pretty much soon after the border because I crossed the line, and they were wanting, money and all this. I didn't have any money, so they asked me for my driving license. So I gave them my IDP, and of course claimed I had no money. So they said, "Well, we'll keep your IDP," and I said, "Fine." And the whole thing resulted in me getting a stern ticking off, but not being any lighter in the wallet. But here we are. So Transdniester or Transdniester is the name of this part of the world. It's very much like the rest of Moldova, to be quite honest. I'll see if I can get to the border with the Ukraine, and then that will be as far east as I can pretty much go in Europe. So it was all going so well. I'm on the road to Odessa, and then we get a bolt in my bloody wheel. Instant flat tyre at about 70 miles an hour, a little bit hairy. Managed to keep it all in control, though I did end up on the other side of the road. So now I've got to sit down. I don't have a rear, a front. I've only got a rear. I'm going to see if I can patch that the hole in the tube and repair the tyre. But I've got a bit of a problem because I said that I would be out of whatever the hell this place is called, by today. So I need to get this sorted pretty quickly. And of course, KTM Rescue don't operate out here. So enough of this. I've got to sort this problem out. Okay, so I've broken down, but these guys that are going from Australia might have some levers to help me out, but we'll see. So yeah, small world. We put my spare rear tube in. That's the old one, the front. We'll see if this holds. It should work. I'll take it very easy. It's taken us, I don't know, 2 hours or something to get this sorted out. So let's see what's good then. Oh yeah, so I thought I'd stop and give you a status update. Remember I told you I got stopped by the police? Well, I got stopped by the police in exactly the same place again. But I'm on the road. Again, I didn't pay. I sort of explained to them, you know, I was very tired and blah blah blah. Didn't have any money. Usual story. And it worked again, so that's all good. The 18-inch tyre that's gone into the 21-inch front rim is holding up. I can kind of feel it moving around. The slime that those very kind Italian guys put in there, I don't know if it's helping, because obviously that's now in there as well. So I'm taking it nice and easy, doing about 40 miles an hour. I'm back in Moldova proper, so there's no issues about me taking my time. So I'm heading back to the hotel that I was at this morning. And I'm pretty much limping back there now. Actually, I'm really not in a hurry, especially as it's completely dark. It's about 9 o'clock. I hate driving at night, especially in countries like this, where the roads are bad, so you can't really see what you're going to hit until it's too late. It really doesn't help when you're nursing a bad tyre, and also everyone's driving with their lights on full beam, so and obviously no street lights or cat's eyes or anything. It's just funny, you know, this screw was the sort of perfectly sharp, self-tapping screw that I hit, that no one else hit that day, that went perfectly into my tyre, instantly deflated it, in the one part of this trip where I really couldn't have broken down. Stuck in this, you know, region. I will only have a day when I'm going to be there. I don't have the means to fix a front tyre because I only carry one spare. So I was just so lucky that those Italian guys stopped to help me out and gave me the levers, and spent, you know, three hours with me. So I really hope that the next time I switch this on, I'll be in the hotel and I'll be happy, and I won't be at the side of the road camping with a flat front tyre. So let's just hope that happens, eh?